I had an edible chocolate.
We both did, so this might be a little wonky. So, okay.
You gave me the right amount, right? Like you don't think I took too much.
Well, hello guys, hello. Peetz and I are here doing a little cooking for you.
Hi.
We are just kind of improvising. I'm going to make more of a beef stew than a bourguignon. We're going to add the potatoes. Like a traditional bourguignon, you can do like Julia Child's version. Probably more traditionally has some pancetta in there. I've seen some with anchovy paste. So it just depends. I'm just going with my intuition here, like which is what I do with a lot of my cooking. Just really thinking of what ingredients would go right with each other. So this is more of a my style kind of, I'm not going to call it a bourguignon. I wasn't going to make that, but...
It's actually...
What are you looking at, Jim? I'm actually just going to go for more of a beef stew. And
Because of me.
yeah, he doesn't like stuff on top of mashed potatoes.
I'm weird. Yeah. It changes, like, it gives, like, a weird...
Texture?
Texture, yeah. Like, just makes it, like, really soggy and,
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
That's me. I'm weird.
Yeah, I don't mind putting it in there. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly some of the things I'm going to use as I go along. But the main ingredients is I had this bottle of wine for a while. I've been wanting to cook with it. I would like to one day make I love cooking with wine. Like for chicken marsala, you need a marsala wine for that. But this, traditionally, you would use like a Cabernet, maybe a Sauvignon, like Cabernet Sauvignon or something. This is a Cabernet Shiraz. So it's a little bit sweet, which is good. It will offset, once the alcohol cooks out, it will offset some of the acidity. So
I'm here.
let's try this wine. Peetz is my helper. Oh, that smells good. You want to smell? No?
I don't like the smell of alcohol.
And we're going to use some for cooking. So let's try this wine. Wine and dine. Say cheese.
No.
Beauty sip. Oh yeah. I don't like really dry wines. Whew. And Peetz had a piece of my cannabis chocolate.
Yeah, I had an edible chocolate.
We both did, so this might be a little wonky. So, okay.
So we'll see if it actually affects me.
Yeah. So some of the key ingredients here. We have a good quality stewing beef. I'm probably going to add half of that. So whenever I said to him, I'm taking out the vegetables, and I'm like, this is going to be more of a beef-centric. There's going to be more beef than vegetables in this stew.
And my reaction was,
yay! He was, yay! Yay! He was really happy.
I like beef.
Yes. So we're going to add that. We're going to have the wine, as of course, to, I guess, deglaze the pot. We're going to have some carrots. Just a couple potatoes, yellow flesh potatoes, onions and garlic. And he likes eating. Are you going to show off that you eat raw onion?
Yo, who's on munchies tonight, yo?
Raw onion ASMR. We're going to use some better than bouillon beef stock. I have some tomato paste, and some fresh herbs are also key. So the wine and the fresh herbs are what really going to make it, how would I say that?
What will make the stew pop. Something like that?
Yeah. Okay, this is your brain on drugs.
No, that's just your brain.
Yeah. Shut up or you're starving tonight.
I can get takeout.
So this is thyme, rosemary, and I just have some dried bay leaves for that. So
no sage.
No parsley, no sage, but we have rosemary and thyme. And we're going to add salt, pepper, stuff like that. Of course, maybe some onion powder, garlic powder. But those are the key ingredients. So,
and of course, the key ingredient to every meal, the blood of our enemies.
The stew is cooking. We're gonna let it simmer for a little while because we want the beef to be really tender and all the flavors just to marry. So look at me using Food Network terms. Wouldn't you guys just shit if I got a cooking show on Food Network? That would be pretty cool, but well.
Not very likely. Not a professional chef, so.
No, that's true. And plus, I fart a lot. So here we go. So I'm going to cut off a chunk of this grass-fed butter to let it soften at room temperature because we're having fresh baked bread. So it was baked today. I had it in the freezer because that will make, when bread is really fresh, it is hard to cut. So I do have this knife. Watch out. But this is a French loaf. So it's,
Ooh la la.
yeah, all natural, fresh baked bread, the best kind.
Speaking of French, we watched the live action Beauty and the Beast the other night.
Yes, we did. And did you like it?
Yeah, we enjoyed it, I think, right? Yeah, we enjoyed it. Gaston has the best song ever.
Gaston's a jerk.
I guarantee there are fan fictions about
The food.
No, I was going to say there are fan fictions where Gaston and Belle do fall in love.
Oh, there's definitely some. And probably Gaston and LeFou as well.
Oh, I'm sure there's just tons of fanfics of them, especially after the live action movie.
So I'm just going to cut them about this much and just leave out the portions that I'm going to have. And then I'm going to slice it and freeze the rest because this will stay fresh as long as I put it back. So, all right, so we'll be back soon. Bye, guys.
Before you go, who here eats the butt of the bread?
Me.
Anyone eat butt bread? You eat bread butt?
Yes, I do.
You eat the bread butt. Okay. I was just curious. Some people refuse to eat the bread butt. I was just curious. Yeah. Who eats the bread butts? Who here thinks bread butts are abominations?
Look at you being interactive.
Comment below.
Bye. At about halfway through the cooking, I discard the fresh herbs. I don't want the stew to be overpowered by the flavor of them. Fresh herbs are a lot stronger than dried. And Peetz is going to eat another weed chocolate. Another
Because I'm feeling nothing.
cannabis chocolate. It's been like an hour he's feeling nothing. So I was going to use some Bisto, but I tasted the sauce. It's still simmering. It's reducing well. Doesn't really need thickening. But usually if you want something that's good for, you could use flour. A couple tablespoons of flour, but this is Bisto. So it kind of has junk in it, but it's a thickener. It has salt, it has seasoning, and it browns. You can make a gravy with it, basically. So it's like a thickener. So traditionally I would use Bisto in a lot of these kind of recipes, but this actually doesn't need it, so I'm going to omit the Bisto. Plus it has added salt, and this stew is seasoned perfectly. It's got a nice salty level. The herbs taste delicious. I cannot wait to eat it. Whew. I am really hungry, so I'm going to pour a little bit more. I know my thing is not finished, but don't like to see the bottom of a wine glass. That's all I'm going to have for tonight.
It's not like you have any work.
No, but I don't want to drink it all, a whole bottle. So I'm going to have some of this bread with a couple pieces of my cheese here.
Remember the days when you would drink an entire bottle in one night?
Yeah, we won't talk about those. I just gonna have some bread, cheese with the wine. This is an old cheese.
Back when you were old and you just buy the cheapest wine you could get and drink the entire bottle in my basement, and then pass out.
Yeah, we're more classy today.
That would have been a perfect time for you to fart.
Alright guys, I'm gonna...
You need to shut the fuck up!
enjoy my little snack while it's cooking. I want it to simmer long. I want it to simmer long enough so that the beef is tender. So that's how I gauge when it's done. I take my stirring spoon, try to break the beef. It has to fall apart easily. So, anyways, we'll see you when dinner's ready. Bye, guys. Guys, so this turned out to be a thicker stew. It just make sure you look for the rosemary stems. So I did get most of them, but some came off the needles. So this is my bread. The butter's still a bit hard. This is a thicker stew than usual. It just depends. You can add more liquid if you like it a bit more liquidy. It's up to you. You gonna try a bite?
Yep.
Really appreciate you guys thinking about this. We'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.